Outfit of the day. We got the green dress and this little charm necklace and little gold earrings to match, and then white shoes and socks.
I have on my pink flower, April Cornell, super cool and comfortable. Pink dress that coordinates with the green gingham. Just little earrings, and since we're going to be walking a lot today, white tennis shoes too.
Yay, they too. Cute. First stop of the morning, we walked to King Street and looked around in all the little shops. There were bookstores, boutiques. We even looked in Love Shack Fancy, which was so fun. We're here at Sweetwater Cafe. Thank you, Mama, for finding it. She looked on her maps and we're like, oh, Sweetwater Cafe sounds good. So now we're here. This is the fried green tomato sandwich and a potato pancake. Both are delicious. Next stop of the day was the Charleston City Market. It was so fun getting to walk around and see all the products that the different artists and vendors had to sell. This vendor was one of my favorites, so I ended up buying a piece from here. Then we had a little praline snack, but then got thirsty, so we had this fancy little glass water bottle from a coffee shop. So we shopped around the market a little bit today. It was really fun, and we looked in the little shops around that area, and we got a bottle of water and some pralines. Now we are walking to Rainbow Row just to like see it, and that's the next thing on our agenda. So if we're looking at Rainbow Row right now, and we're thinking which house we would move to if we could like choose. And Mama, what's your pick?
Well, I like the pink with this gate, but I really like the round black balcony over there, the whitish light blue one.
I really like the seafoam one, but I also really love the pink one because it has the balconies. Here's the pink house. It's really cute. We freshened up for dinner. We're heading to Coogan's Porch. Apparently it's really close to Husk, but these are the outfits for the night, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
After dinner, we walked along the Battery to catch the sunset, and we also really enjoyed getting to watch all the sailboats that were sailing by. It was so pretty. The sun went down, it was time for the next adventure, which means that we walked around the Battery and back into the streets of Charleston in a mission to find Carmela's, which was supposed to be this really good dessert place. Crazy, we found it! Okay, so we didn't get to do table talks yesterday, but we did some exciting things, and we wanted to share them with you because we didn't give the review of where we ate. So, where did we eat yesterday?
Let's see, yesterday for lunch, Sweetwater Cafe, Lucky Find.
Yes, that was really good. We had the fried green tomato BLT. It was really good.
And it was just a little cafe, and we just happened to find it.
Yeah. props to Mama, she found it. She just looked at her phone and she's like, what's this? And it was really good.
Yes.
And for dinner, we had Poogan's Porch. In my book, that was a slam dunk. What did you think?
Oh, absolutely. Not only the building and the ambiance and the setting, but the food. So good.
Yeah, it was right next door to Husk, and it was really cute. It had like historic home, like front porch, yellow, like really charming. And it was nice, like it was good food. But like for me, I feel like it was a little bit more my style than Husk. It felt a little bit more like comfort dishes of the South, but like slightly elevated, rather than like gourmet fusion fancy cuisine, which I mean was delicious at Husk. But Poogan's Porch, I think, was more my style.
Definitely. But I'm still dreaming about the corn and white chocolate budino. But other than that, I liked Poogan's Porch. I had the salmon, so good. It was sweet tea salmon, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was like a sweet tea glaze, and it was really good.
It was delicious.
I got the fried chicken, and it came with like okra and like ham and beans. It was delicious. Like it was a huge portion, but it was so good. And for an appetizer, we got the crab. It was the Meeting Street crab, and it was on like a toasted baguette, and there was avocado and this crab and like radishes, and it was so delicious.
And it was pickled radishes, which sounds gross, but it was so delicious.
Yeah, it wasn't sour. It was almost like sweet.
It was so good. And then as a pre-appetizer, they brought out biscuits and honey butter, homemade biscuits.
So delicious.
Mm-hmm.
The biscuits were like really fluffy, and they're like sweet kind of, but it was so good.
And the butter just had a hint of honey to it, and they were delicious.
Yes. And for dessert, we went to Carmela's, which was so cool. It was a long line, and we were there kind of late. It was probably like 9:30 when we went there. Like 9:30.
Probably more like 9:30.
Yeah.
And the line was long, and it should have been out the door, but it was inside the building. And then the bartender was like, "You can't block the doors. The line needs to be outside." So eventually the line moved outside, but then the door was open. And then the bartender starts yelling, "You can't leave the door open." It was so funny.
But yeah, we waited in that line. It was so nice that they had water on tap for anyone who wanted it. But we got the orange honey cake and the blackberry gelato and the key lime gelato. Both really good ice cream flavors. I prefer the blackberry.
I like the key lime a little better. And then tell about the honey cake. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was pretty good when we had it, but like it was weird. Like I was kind of underwhelmed. Like I didn't know what I was expecting. It was good, but like it wasn't what I was expecting. But then this morning we went to the beach and had it for breakfast. And for some reason, maybe it was just sitting overnight that made it better, but you could like taste the flavors better. It was really good. But also something about the salty air, just like, I think like the salt got like on my mouth or something, but it like brought out the cake. It was really good.
Yeah, and Carmela's was such a neat place. It seems like some place has been around a long time. I don't know if it really has, but everybody, online and in person, recommends it. So if we were to go back again, would you get the same thing or something new?
I would definitely get something new just because there's so much to like try that I would have to get something new to try it.
I don't know if I would. I loved my gelato flavors that much.
Well, yeah, that was a summary of our day 2 eats. And yeah, it was so delicious. Mama's walking on the beach right now, and I'm sitting out on my little towel because I went in the water earlier and now I need my hair to dry. But it's really fun. It's been a really fun morning, and the sunset was not the sunset, the sunrise was so beautiful, and so it is just so nice here. I love it. Also, there's so many cute dogs out. It's so fun. They're like running around and playing with each other. It is so fun to watch, truly. Aren't the dogs just so cute? Anyway, soon after that, storm clouds started gathering, and then it started to rain. So we had to pack up shop, which meant we found a cute little cafe to have a fun drink at called the Co-op. And once we finished there, then we went to the Obstinate Daughter for lunch. Okay, here's our ice cream review after we've taste tested. I got the hazelnut and the red velvet. The red velvet is kind of subtle, but it still tastes like red velvet. It's really good. And the hazelnut really does taste like hazelnut. It's delicious. And then Mama got the Biscoff almond crunch and the creamsicle. If you ever come here, the creamsicle is really subtle and like it's good. But we didn't really like taste the creamsicle. But the Biscoff is so delicious. Yes. So yeah, overall Beard Cat is so good. We love it. After our treat, we headed back from Sullivan's Island to King Street to do a little bit more shopping. I got this pink sweatshirt as a souvenir because it was so cute. And then we looked in all the rest of the shops, and there were so many cute ones to look in. Time for dinner at Fleet Landing. These are the stuffed hush puppies. Here's a little waterfront view. After that, we got fun little mocktails at a rooftop bar so that we could watch the sunset while looking over the city. Cheers! For today, we also have table talks to share with you about our dining experiences, but I think we definitely need to do lunch and dinner just because like both were kind of hyped up for us.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, we've already said Breakfast of Champions was the leftover cake on the beach.
Yes, that was so great.
Yeah, it was great because we got up to see the sunrise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where did we go for lunch?
We went to the Obstinate Daughter. Everybody online and in person just raved and raved about it.
And this was on Sullivan's Island.
Even Christy Kester, who lives in Swansea, raved about how excellent it was.
Yeah.
So then we went, and we were a little underwhelmed, but we think we just ordered the wrong things.
Yeah, like the pizza that we had, we could tell it was good. It had a cheese on it that neither of us really enjoyed that much.
Gorgonzola.
Yeah, Gorgonzola. It's a hit or miss. It was still good, but then also we didn't know what the salad was. They made it sound like there was this appetizer that was like veggies and maybe like a sauce or something, and we're like, okay, we'll get that. And it turns out it was a salad. But we didn't know it, and we're not a fan of like Caesar dressing, but that was basically what it came in. And so looking back, I think we could have had a better experience if we ordered something different. But we went to the ice cream shop, Beard Cat?
Beard Cat.
Yeah, that's right below Obstinate Daughter.
that was really good.
Yes. And actually, the best part of our lunch up at the Abstinent Daughter might have been the vanilla gelato that they gave me for my birthday. So sweet. And I think that appetizer, wasn't it called a tonado?
That might have been it. Yeah.
It's a thing, evidently. But yeah, Beard Cat, we went down to their gelato. So delicious. So I got the Biscoff almond flavor, which was my very favorite. And then I also got the creamsicle, which was fine, but it was kind of bland. It didn't have a strong flavor to it.
Yeah, I got the hazelnut, really good, and the red velvet, really good, both of which I loved. For dinner, where did we go?
Ooh, that was just tonight, and we went for my birthday dinner to Fleet Market? Fleet Landing. Fleet Landing. It's the best seafood in Charleston on the water. We didn't eat outside because it might have been rainy, but the food was fantastic.
It was really good.
Good.
We got the seafood stuffed hush puppies for an appetizer. Oh my gosh, delicious.
And they really were stuffed. It's like they took a hush puppy, cut off the top, kind of like a stuffed red pepper, and then they shoved seafood stuffing in it, shrimp, crab, whatever. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was so good. And for dinner, I got the crab cakes. Oh my gosh, they were delicious. And like, oh my gosh, they were so filling, but they weren't like fishy at all. They were just so meaty and so good. And the mashed potatoes were incredible as well.
Yes, and then I had scallops because they are my favorite, and it was my birthday, so I could not pass that up. Scallops were seared, and they were delicious, and then asparagus and mashed potatoes.
Yes.
So yummy.
It was really good, and we were so full we couldn't have dessert. But we went to the Stars, the rooftop bar, and it, like, I'm a minor, so we were allowed to be there until 9, but we
had
were
mocktails.
Yeah, we had. I got the little like lemony, lavender, blueberry spritzer thing, and you got a watermelon.
I got a watermelon one. Yours was like silver lining.
Yeah,
and mine was Daydream Believer or
something. And I ended up liking yours more, so we ended up switching. And the clouds kind of covered up the sunset a little bit, so it was kind of a dud because we kind of wanted to just see the sunset more than anything. But it was fun to try, and we got some cute drinks, so
yeah, it was fun and festive up there. They had music playing. We tried to see the sunset yesterday at the Battery, and it was covered by clouds, but today was more covered by clouds.
But yeah, that's our last table talk of lunch and dinners.
It's been a great trip.
It has. Good eating too.
Yes.
It is our last morning. We are leaving the Airbnb. Bye-bye. It's been very fun.
We've loved it. Beautiful,
yes.
Charming Charleston.
Yes. And we have just half a day more in the city. So let's go. First stop of the day was this cute little locally owned coffee shop, and then we headed over to the Battery. Then we had a blast looking around and playing dress up at the Hill House. Let me know which outfit is your favorite, because I thought they were so beautiful I couldn't decide. We bought a soap from Old Whaling Company, and then guess what? Carmela's mama got the same gelato as the night before, and I tried the s'mores cheesecake, which was delicious. And that was our final farewell to Charleston.